I know, she's an amazing employee. She can handle anything. During the concert, I have to hustle. I need to buy all the art to decorate the stage. Little did I know it would turn into a shopping spree. Faced with all of Anne's excuses, Heizi patiently responded, but in the end, Annie confessed her concerns, saying she really should have thought of something clever. Looking into Heizi's determined eyes, all of Anna's worries vanished. She bravely followed Heizi on an impromptu world tour. They bounced around from city to city, and at every show, Annie was sneakily watching Heizi shine, enjoying a vacation while seamlessly joining the world tour. Whenever they had downtime from the shows, they'd ignore the world and stroll hand in hand, running and laughing in the drizzle, living their best couple life. But at one date, their sweetness was caught by the paparazzi, and that's just the start of the drama. While Annie was on the phone with her daughter, Heizi suddenly chimed in, leaving her daughter confused, and Annie had to play it cool and call it a mysterious encounter. Oh, I forgot to mention. Did you know? My secret romance is now trending. The Weibo hot search is going live. Annie dodged by claiming he was just a male client, as she wasn't ready to introduce a glittering special guest to her daughter yet. Hey, did you know? You've made me the leading lady of a pop sensation. Heizi was thoughtful, taking Annie to a beachfront getaway, where Annie planned to wear a sexy swimsuit, but ended up facing a fashion crisis. Upon seeing the lively girls by the pool, her heart instantly raced with insecurities and excitement. In the end, Annie appeared in a stunning yet conservative outfit, sparking a fashion debate. The sneers made Annie feel like she was thrown into a fashion volcano, but Heizi radiated confidence, acting like she could conquer any challenge. Turns out this fashion parade accidentally revealed Annie and Heizi's little meet-cute secret, and the truth was out. We met on Twitter, and I was already in her heart. It was that simple. Every time we find a girl, making last-minute adjustments can be quite the thrill. What was supposed to be a love song turned out to be their go-to pickup line, making Annie both laugh and cry. Is this you, Drake? Very creative. Annie felt massively insulted, quietly getting up from Heizi's embrace, as if she was closing the curtain on this party. Heizi quickly followed, cleverly admitting that the song was pre-planned, meant to show her feelings for Annie. No matter how Heizi tried to explain, Annie had completely lost trust in all sweet talk. You're truly beautiful, but I cannot pretend to be unaware. My child's father has already declared his feelings, and everyone knew about it, but me. I'm not some random guy. You're trying to throw me into a comedy of errors. Anna's guard slipped again, so whenever faced with deception, her instincts were like a vigilant kitty. With tears in her eyes, Heizi said, "Do you know the craziest thing I want to say? I feel like I've already lost. Are you feeling ashamed of this?" Indeed, I'm ashamed of it. Heizi was heartbroken inside, and Annie ultimately let go of Heizi's hand, symbolizing the end of their love story. Even though Annie felt bittersweet on the flight, she couldn't accept a love story that began with deception. Upon returning home, she discovered a mysterious package, which contained a painting she had always longed for. Heizi had quietly noted it down, gifting the painting to her in advance. How sweet. Watching the painting, Annie felt touched and reminded herself to avoid the pitfalls of her past marriage. The next morning, she was startled awake by a mysterious text message. Heizi advised her to steer clear of the internet, almost as if summoning her to a singles party. Driven by curiosity, Annie decided to open her laptop and step into a new life challenge. And then chaos erupted, as Anna's phone was flooded with hatchet messages from strangers. Even on the way to pick up her daughter from summer camp, It is not uncommon for people to muster up their courage and walk towards her, reaching out for a handshake while affectionately addressing her as an idol, utterly unintimidated by any potential retaliation she might offer. This sudden influx of attention made Annie super uncomfortable, but her daughter provided some guidance. Meanwhile, after successfully concluding her tour, Heizi embarked on her journey back and returned to the bustling city of Los Angeles, fully prepared for an intense showdown with Annie in the Fame Arena. The next morning, they nonchalantly jogged in the street, as if they were playing a reality show version of life. Facing the whirlwind of online romance coverage, these two somewhat prepared superstars decided to delete all social media apps. They were sure that, as the hype faded, the public would gradually forget their romance, allowing them to return to a simple life. However, shortly after enjoying a spell of tranquility, Anna's ex-husband burst in anger, and the situation was far from being a joke. It was indeed quite serious. He bluntly stated it was because he divorced his current wife again, feeling an undercurrent of rage. Seeing Annie with the young handsome guy, he was burning with rage, wanting revenge on his love, and he stood firm, proving to him that she was just desperately seeking chances others dared not take. The ex-husband had nothing to say and left dejected, while she was ready to start her own life anew. But media stalking made her life unbearable, until one day her store had to shut down for maintenance. Facing media frenzy, Annie decided to fight back, refusing further silence. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more hilarious tales.